Hello, thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online presence, your lead, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website in the area. See if those techniques could outrank them, get you more on the top of the page of Google, which will increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is content. On your home page, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depend on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nicely laid out website. Wouldn't change much about it on the front end actually, but there's things you can do on the back end that you really can't see that'll increase your searchability with Google. So speaking of that, if I lived in the Richland Hills, Texas area, I might type this in if I'm looking for a plumber. And here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here, and these it's a good investment here if you haven't done this already. There's a way to optimize these to be at the top here, to be right in front of the faces of consumers. Next is the map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But then we call these organics right here. So the goals are organically be on the top of the page with whatever you do in all the services areas you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Angie's List and Yelp because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. And you got some big names in the area. It's a pretty competitive market here. Berkey's, Roto-Rooter, Billy Go, but you can still do some things. These are back pages. You can do some things on your website to even outrank these big competitors. But I even compare your website to this one right here, this Schrader Plumbing. So if you could outrank this guy or even get close to him, you'll be right here or even right here on the first page, and that'll bring some value for sure and increase your traffic. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here called Ahrefs that we use, and here's your URL right here. So here's your number. So right now, good website. You have 209 keywords, which is a good start for sure. And you could keep all these keywords. They're good volume there. You want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck. But you want to increase your keywords over time and get creative in increasing your keywords. So think about all those buyer intent keywords, plumbing services, emergency repair, plumbing repair. And you could tag them to all the cities you go to, not just North Richland Hills, but anywhere in the DFW area, whether you go to Plano, McKinney, Raleigh, wherever you go. So you get very creative in tagging your keywords. But compare that to a local competitor here. So here's their website right here. And let's look at their keywords. Yeah, so they're using 852 keywords. So they're using quite a bit more keywords, and that's what's giving that search volume. So the great thing about keywords, though, if you're having trouble creating them, you don't have to recreate the wheel. So you do a deep dive at websites for your competitors, and whatever not on your website, you could put on your website if that applies to you, and you tag it, you optimize it, you get that same search volume. That's how you not only match your competitors, but then you start outgrowing your competitors. Second is a backlink. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. These links act like an endorsement of others by seeing, it's like Google is seeing others vouch for you. So it's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keep in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have strong, relevant backlinks to your website. If you have websites linked to you outside your industry, just doesn't give you that search power with Google. So right now you have 48 backlinks with 16 reference domains. And you have some good search trust power over time. This DR is trust power over time, so I can tell you guys have been around a while with this website, so good job there. But you still want to increase your backlinks to match your competitors or even outrank them. Because here's what your top competitors do in the area. One of the top competitors, they're doing 741 backlinks with 124 reference domains. So you have more trust power than them, but they have more immediate power here. So that's why they're being ranked above. So eventually the goal is to get to right here with these numbers over time to get to this traffic versus the traffic you're getting right here. Then finally, there's citations. So citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And if you have that Richland Hills address, you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be in the top 3 here. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and BBB, and hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So with your website, once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you really start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here with the map pack, and appear organically with all the services you do and all the areas you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. And also, as I said, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals. And I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the video. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. And thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.